to understand the H-1B visa process. The H-1B is a temporary visa category in the U.S. that allows employers to petition for foreign professionals in jobs that require at least a bachelor's degree or equivalent. What makes this project interesting is that there's an annual cap on the number of H-1B visas made available each year. We conducted time series classification naive Bayes on the H-1B dataset over the years. The goal was to analyze and predict the relevant information of H-1B candidates based on historical data to provide insights and help those that are going through the same process. So the first step was to read the H-1B records from 2009 to 2010. The problem was that the column names for earlier years were different, so we had to rename the columns for the records before 2015. The second step was to merge the year's worth of H-1B petition data. The merged dataset was approximately 4.7 million records overall. So we did some exploratory analysis from 2009 to 2010 using time series to look for trends and to forecast future values. Over this period, the three main occupations of which the most certified candidates applied with are industry code 13, 15, and 17. The three industries fall under STEM-related careers, and it's consistent in reports where we see many foreign tech professionals are granted the H-1B visas. So when forecasting, it appears that the number of certified applications will decrease 1 year from 2018. However, we do see a steady decline of certified applicants in general. This could be due to the Trump administration and his 2018 Buy America, High American executive order. We also wanted to investigate the time series by average wage. Here we were interested to see how the numbers of the average wage for the three industries would look like in a future forecast. We see that in the next 5 years, they grow steadily with industry 15 in the lead. Thus, it would not be surprising if we see growth of applications for these jobs or just continued interest.
So given the 5-year H-1B data from 2014 to 2018, we want to group states or industries with similar H-1B applicant information based on a certain criteria. So we run two K-mean clustering modeling. The first is industry-based K-mean clustering. We find that in the year of 2014 and 2018, the cluster plots shows the industry that applicants joining are evenly classified into 4 groups with no overlap within groups. In other 3 years, the cluster plot shows the industry that applicants are joining classified into Group 1 and Group 2 with no overlap within groups, and they only have 1 industry each in Group 3 and Group 4. So for the state-based K-mean clustering, we find that in the year of 2016 and 2018, the states was identified in the mean 3 clusters, and the 3 clusters doesn't show any overlap. So 1 or several states were separated by the cluster that is only 1 shows in the plot. In the year of 2014 and 2015 and year of 2017, all states were identified as 3 clusters with overlap and 1 cluster farther away from the other clusters, and no outliers existed.
We also implement a naive Bayes model for our analysis. So we did 3 steps in our analysis. The first step is that we want to create a target variable for our model. So we actually recode the column called case status in our case, and we recorded the 4 different status into 1, 2, 3, 4 respectively. And then we run 2 different naive Bayes model using an R package called E1071. The next steps of our analysis, we compare the different accuracy rate when we implementing the 2 different naive Bayes models. We find that adding the unit of pay into our model didn't actually increase the accuracy rate in our validation dataset. So with that being said, we want to wrap up our research conclusion. The first is that the salary is not as significant as worksite location and industry do in determining and influencing H-1B case status. And the second one is that having an occupation in industry of STEM-related areas, in this case, denotes the industry code 13, 15, and 17 is clearing the first main gateway to be able to submit their applications for the H-1B visa process. So with that being said, we want to thank you for watching, and you can reference more available findings from our reports.